Get into those regular features, starting with our question of the day now. And here's our question. We're asking you this morning, a third person has now emerged in the race for the Amazulu throne. The brothers of the late Amazulu king have named Prince Buzabazi Kwazwelithini as their preferred candidate. So what do you make of these developments? Please let us know your views at Morning Live SABC. And of course, this very topical given all the developments around the Zulu royal family. And as you can see there, even in the trending topics, right up there, as everybody watches in wonder exactly how things are unfolding. So now 3 people claiming that they are the rightful heirs to the throne. And this, as we know, of course, that this weekend, the one person who has initially, of course, been dethroned is, of course, King Misuzulu. But subsequently, there are 2 others who have now come into the reckoning. But 30,000 people expected to attend the last sacred ritual this weekend for King Misuzulu's coronation. But we know that the same process unfolded last weekend for one of the other contenders, Prince Makate. So at this point, you know, it's really very difficult to follow and understand. But of course, we will keep our eyes and ears on the ground to see how all of this develops. The next one is hashtag JMPD, Johannesburg Metro Police Department. And the reason they're trending is because JMPD yesterday closed the M2 highway. And this because they were protesting. So there was a strike by JMPD employees closing the road. As you can imagine, many people were just stunned by this. How do those, and tasked with law enforcement themselves then go out and do the things that they on a daily basis have to prevent others from embarking on? So many people speaking out about that, saying that, this is indicative of exactly what the state of South Africa is at the moment when the Joburg Metro Police Department members on strike are the ones closing an entire highway. So let's move on to the next one, which is Biden, the U.S. president. Very interesting announcements made yesterday by U.S. president. And this, of course, has got people talking as well. Among the things that Biden spoke about, he said it is now law that big corporations pay a minimum of 15% tax on the profits that they report to their shareholders instead of getting away with paying $0 in federal income taxes. Also went on to say that one of the craziest things in Washington was the fact that Medicare couldn't negotiate drug prices and this was because people were too afraid of big pharmaceuticals. Now he says, this week my congressional Democratic friends and I passed the Inflation Reduction Act and we beat them, and it's a big deal. So Biden really making sure he's going after the big boys, the untouchables, the corporate super citizens, as they would sometimes be referred to, and he is obviously taking them on in the United States. So the last one, Man U Liverpool. This, of course, this weekend's big one. And Man United in big trouble. Now, this has been trending for more than a week now. Man U Liverpool, 22nd of August, hashtag empty Old Trafford. So basically the Red Devils saying do not attend at Old Trafford this weekend in that big match against Liverpool. This because they are unhappy about the direction that the club is going in. Man United, you would know, after 2 matches are rock bottom. Played 2, lost 2, and of course the worst goal difference in the league, so in the division. So this is why their fans are unhappy and basically calling for change at the very top. Right, those are your trending topics. Let's take a quick break. After this, Democratic Alliance now have basically dismissed reports about tensions within the party after Siviwe Kwarube has been appointed the DA's new chief whip in Parliament. So we are going to speak to her right after this. But first, let's take a quick break.